So, well, we got into our first business in 1981. So we go back quite a ways, and it's always been kind of part of, I guess, my DNA. Always wanted that independence, kind of that make your own way kind of mentality. We've been in the bar, the restaurant business. We've owned automotive service franchises, and while we weren't necessarily planning on buying a motel, it just kind of fell in our laps, and it's turned out to be just a great experience. We've been here since 2013. Ongoing changes, and it's just something that get up and be excited about every day. Well, I think our location is we couldn't find a better place to live. Particularly, in the times we're in right now, just the beauty of the North Woods, being here in Hiles in Forest County, surrounded by a great community, great neighbors and friends, and we share that with our visitors. I think a big part of our business is the fact that probably 80% of our guests here are repeat guests that come back time and again, and of course we're always meeting new people and building that customer base. The challenge we always have is the fact that, this is a 60-year-old property and structure. So we're always kind of in the mode of making improvements and, bringing things up to the level to which a guest expects. So you always have those expenses going out, but if you don't continue to make improvements, things pass you by. Well, going back to our days in the bar and restaurant business, I can remember a conversation a couple guys were having at our bar, and they were being open and honest, and they said, "You guys will never make it." And so 11, 12 years later, after 3 successful bar and restaurants in Wisconsin Dells, we thought we did pretty well, and we made a change at that time. And then kind of fast forward to here at the Little Pine Motel in Hiles, this was honestly a business that was struggling, and we feel like we've had great success here, and this will always be, when our days are past here, this will always be a special place for us. Be prepared for virtually anything that can happen. I can't overstate how important it is to make sure that you're prepared for downturns in business. Those are things that happen. It can happen at any time. We're economy dependent. Whether you're in retail or lodging or any type of business, kind of in that vein, you really have to see through the bad times, and trust me, there will be times that will challenge you, but when you're in business for yourself, ultimately you're reliant on yourself, and you have to be that person that kind of leads things, and whether it's employees or whether it's perhaps personal challenges that you have, take advantage of all the mentorship that's available. Take advantage of all the tools that are out there. Never think that you have the answer to everything, and be willing to accept what your customers tell you and what professionals tell you that can make you successful.